Hi everyone, welcome back to another video from eLearning Portal. In today's video, I will show you how to set up a course in iSpring Learn. Now remember, in our previous video, I showed you how to add learning content, and we created all these folders and uploaded content to each of these folders. To set up our course, we click on Create, and then we have 5 options to choose from. One is course, learning track, page, assignment and link. For this video we will focus on course. So let's click on course. And immediately you'll see it opens the course pane. Let's first start and set up the name for the course. So we'll create a heading, and this will be Systems Technologies. Once you're done typing, press enter on your keyboard, and this will now be the name of our course. If we go back now, you'll see there's our course with the name Systems Technologies. Okay. If you want to access the course, all you need to do is click on it once, and we're back where we started. We can also provide a course description by going to General and then typing a description for our course. We can even change the course title here. Okay, more on that later. Now within our outline, we can add elements here. So let's click on Add, and we'll start with adding a section. Our section name will be our introduction. Once we type it, we can press enter on our keyboard, and now we can provide a description for our introduction section. We can also provide a description for our section by clicking on type description here and providing a description. Okay, so there's our introduction, and now we can start by adding content. So let's click on Add. We can either select section again, page, online quiz, web link, assignment, training. We can upload content here directly, or we can select material from already uploaded content. For now, we'll click on Select Material. And as you know, we've already uploaded content in our Computers for All, so let's select that folder. And now I want to add content, an introduction video, by clicking on video content and selecting my video, and immediately it will be added to the select modules. I'll click on continue. From here I'll select linked copy, and this will allow me, if I make any changes in the near future, it will update all the linked copies. I'll click on copy, and this will add my introduction video to my introduction section. Okay. I also want to add a document to my introduction section. So let's click on add, and this time I want to upload a document. So I'll click on upload. Remember, the file size will be limited to 2 gigabytes, and these are all the supported files. I can provide a title here. So this will be my intro fact sheet. I can provide a description, but I'll leave it for now. I click on browse, select the file that I want to upload. Click on open, and then click on upload. And that will upload my fact sheet. Now I want learners to first see my fact sheet and then watch the video. So by hovering over my document, you'll see my mouse turns into a star. I can click and drag and move this up. So I can rearrange learning objects or learning activities within my section. If I want to add another section, or if I want to add pages or online quizzes. I can also use this add and click on section to add a section. So I'll click on add a new section. For this, my new section will be on supercomputers. I'll press enter on my keyboard. I can provide a description, but I won't do that for now. Within this section, I want to add a video. So I'll click on add. I'll select my material. And within my slides and documents, I'll click on that and I'll click on types of computers. Click on continue, leave it on link copy and click on copy. This will add my presentation on supercomputers to my supercomputers section. I also want to upload a file from my computer, so I'll click on add and then click on upload. Again, the file size and the file type. Take note of that. Click on browse. Go fetch my supercomputers. There we go, my fact sheet. I'll click on open. I'll leave the title on supercomputers and I can provide a description, but I'll leave it for now, and I'll click on upload file. This will upload my supercomputers fact sheet to my section here on supercomputers. Once you're done, you can rearrange content by either dragging down or dragging up. If you want to edit these titles, next to it, if you hover over it, next to it there's edit. You can click on edit and here you can change the title and provide a description. You can also prevent users from downloading the original file by enabling this. From here you can view it, you can download it, and you can also replace it. Let's close this. When you hover over it, next to the edit icon, you can click on the ellipse icon and you can preview this or you can delete it. Within my supercomputers section, I also want to upload an assignment. Okay, so I'll click on add and I'll select the assignment tool. Here I can provide a title for my assignment, and this will be called Supercomputers Assignment 1. I can provide instructions for the assignment for my students. I can also attach files, so I'll click on attach files and I'll select files from my computer. So there's my supercomputer assignment. I'll click on open. So this file from my computer will be attached to this assignment. I can add in an instructor. I can provide a passing score, so I'll make this 50%. From here I can click on create. And this will create my assignment. The third section I want to add, I can click on add section, and then this is based on mainframe computers. Press enter on my keyboard. I can provide a description, but I'll leave it for now. Within this section, I also want to add a fact sheet as well as a video and a quiz. So let's do that by clicking on add, going to select material. From my computers for all project, I'll click on slide and documents, then I'll click on fact sheet, click on continue, I'll leave it on link copy and click on copy. This will add my fact sheet on mainframe computers to this section here. I also want to add a document from my computer, so I'll click on add, upload file, click on browse, and then I'll upload my fact sheet on supercomputers. Mainframe computers, open. I can leave the title as is, provide a description, and click on Upload File. Let's provide a meaningful name for this by clicking on Edit, and this will be my fact sheet on mainframe computers. Okay, I'll click on Save, and there we go. The final document I want to upload within this section is an audio file, so I'll click on Add, I'll click on Select Material, I'll go back to my Projects folder, click on Audio Content, and select my first option A, click on Continue, and I'll leave it on Linked Copy. Click on Copy, and it will add that audio file to my mainframe computers section. Also want to add an assignment to my mainframe computers section, so I'll click on Add, I'll click on Assignment, I'll give my assignment a name, so this will be mainframe computers assignment 1. I can provide instructions here. I'll attach a file. Click on Open. Provide a passing score of 50%. I can add an instructor, but not for now. I'll leave it as is. I'll click on Create. And that will add my assignment module to my mainframe computers section. So now I have 1, 2, 3 sections. Now that we've added all our course resources or learning objects, we can go to General. Under General, we can modify the course title. We can also provide a description. So let's provide a description here. I'll just copy and paste my description of the course here. I can provide the recommended duration of the course. So let's make this 2 hours and 30 minutes. I can also add tags to this course. So I'll call this Systems Technology. Press Enter to add it. I can type in computers, press Enter, and then I can type in online learning and press Enter. Okay. If I scroll down, I can also add a thumbnail for the course, and if you hover over this, you'll see the image size is 640 by 360 or greater, and it should be a PNG or a JPEG file. I'll click on the plus sign to upload an image. So I have an image here for my thumbnail. I'll select that and click on Open, and that will upload my thumbnail. So there's my thumbnail. If I scroll down, I can also add a cover image. If I hover over this, you'll see that it's 1920 by 500 pixels, and it can be a PNG, JPEG, or a GIF. I'll click on the plus icon and I'll select my banner image and I'll click on Open. So there my image is loaded. This will be my shareable link, so I can copy this and share it with my students. So let's copy this. If I share it now, if you look at the course now, you'll see there's my banner image. And our course is covering system technologies. You'll see my course outline. We have an introduction which consists of 2 modules, my intro, as well as my types of computers, my MP4. Then I have my supercomputers section here with all my learning objects here. If I scroll down, I have my mainframe computers with all my learning objects here. And this is what the course will look like with various sections as well as the various learning objects within that particular course. Let's go back to our General tab. If we're happy with everything, we can click on Saved and the changes will be updated. When we click on Notifications, here we can set the course progress notifications for learners as well as for admins. If you look at the first section here, enrollment notification, if this is enabled, the following message will be sent to users when they are enrolled in this course. Okay, so you've been assigned the course with the course title Systems Technology, the date to complete the course, the due date of the course, and to view this course you can copy and paste the link in your web browser. We can also notify users when due date is approaching by clicking on the plus and then specifying a day. So let's say 7 days prior to the due date. We can even select minutes or hours prior to the due date. Okay. We can also select a completion notification. If we enable this, we can notify admins when users complete this course, and we can specify the admins here. Okay. Since we don't have any admins, I'll leave this as is. I can click on Save and this will update my changes. The next tab is our availability. In this section, you can choose the parameters and the conditions under which the course will be available to students. Here we can set some access rules which will automatically enroll the students within this particular course. If you click on plus, you can either select a group, a department, or whatever you've set up when the learners are added to that particular group. You can also select, you can also search here for a particular group name. Okay, so here you can set rules. You can also allow learners to self-enroll. By enabling this, you can select the category, let's say iSpring demo course or sample category, and the learners will be able to enroll themselves within that particular category. Here you can select if the self-enrollment requires the students to have approval for the admin, and this is very useful. Okay, so let's leave this as is. And then we can also set a default enrollment due date. Okay, we can specify here for a period. So let's say you only want, this course is 2.5 hours long. So you only want them to be enrolled for that particular period. Okay, so let's say 10 days or 1 day or 2 days or weeks or months or years. You can enroll them for that period of time. You can also set restrictions after the due date or after this particular period. Once you're happy, so let's just say no due date, you can click on Save. So let's just remove this rule here. Remember, we've selected to add a rule. Let's remove it and save. Okay. On completion, you'll see this is the action after the completion of the course. Okay, we can issue a certificate, but then we need to provide a certificate or develop a certificate. We can preview a template here. So this will be our template when the students completes the course. We can set it for unlimited or time limit, the certificate. But I'll leave the certificate for now. The course re-enrollment. So this is basically if the course enrollment expired, so users can be re-enrolled within this course within a few days, within weeks, within months, or within years. Okay, after the course completion. Then gamification. Do you want to provide points for the students when they submit an assignment or watch a video or do activities within the quiz? You can specify the marks you want to provide students with. Okay, and I'll choose 5 marks. Then course reviews. After completing a course, users will be prompted to leave a review, and this is very useful since then you can modify elements of your course to improve engagement. Once you're happy, you click on Save. Once that is saved, we can click on Enrollments. And this is basically where you can either enroll users by clicking on Enroll, search for the username, or you can go to Advanced Search and select a department, a first name, email, login, or country, and then enroll the users accordingly. Okay. More on that later on. Reports. So here you can specify what reports you want to populate. Since we don't have any active enrollments, I'll cover this in a subsequent video. Also under reviews, here all the reviews of this course will end up. So currently there are no reviews. Okay, let's go back to our outline. If for some reason you want to rearrange the sections within your course, you can hover over the section and then you can use the up and down arrows to move it either down or move it up. You can also delete the whole section here. And this is how easy it is to set up a course in iSpring Learn. If you want to preview the elements or the learning objects within your course, hover over it. On the ellipsis icon, click on Preview, and this will take you to the preview of that particular learning object. You can go back, again, hover over it, any one of the learning objects, click on it and click on Preview. So let's click on the assignment and preview this. Here you'll see there's my banner image. It's based on supercomputers, the assignment, and there's my assignment. If I now go back to my system technologies, you'll see my course. There's my banner. In my outline view, I can see all my learning objects. I can see my section heading. I can see how many modules there are within this section. And I can also see about this course and the duration of the course, the number of modules within this course, as well as whether there were any reviews or questions and responses. And this is how easy it is to set up a course in iSpring Learn.